Have you ever felt a strange pain in your back that just wouldn't go away, or noticed you've lost a few pounds without trying and dismissed it as stress or aging? Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that what you thought was just another ache or discomfort could be something far more serious. Pancreatic cancer is one of the most silent killers, often lurking undetected until it's too late. Most people miss the warning signs until the disease has advanced, but what if you could spot the subtle clues before it's too late? Today, we're shining a light on the 7 hidden signs of pancreatic cancer that most people overlook. This information could save your life or the life of someone you love. Let's be honest, none of us want to think about cancer, let alone the possibility that we or someone close to us could be affected by it. For American men over 60, the risk is higher, and yet, awareness is frighteningly low. The pancreas is a small organ tucked deep in your abdomen, working tirelessly to help you digest food and regulate blood sugar. When cancer develops here, it often does so in the shadows. The symptoms can be so subtle, so easy to brush off, that even the most health-conscious among us may not notice until it's too late. But here's the truth: the earlier you catch pancreatic cancer, the better your chances of beating it. So let's break the silence, get informed, and take charge of our health together. We're going to walk through 7 warning signs that you simply can't afford to ignore. Some might surprise you. Some might even make you look back on recent weeks or months and wonder, was that just a passing thing, or is my body trying to tell me something? Remember, it's not about panicking. It's about being proactive, listening to your body, and knowing when to reach out for help. So, let's dive in and uncover these hidden signs one by one. First up, let's talk about unexplained weight loss. You might chalk up losing a few pounds to cutting back on snacks or being more active, but if you're shedding weight without trying, it's time to pay attention. Pancreatic cancer can cause your body to burn more energy and interfere with nutrient absorption, leading to weight loss that doesn't make sense. For men over 60, changes in metabolism are common, but significant. Unexplained weight loss should never be ignored. If you find your clothes fitting looser or the number on the scale dropping without any real effort, don't just shrug it off. This could be your body's way of waving a red flag. You might feel fine otherwise, but remember, pancreatic cancer is known for hiding in plain sight. The second hidden sign is persistent abdominal or back pain. Maybe you've had a nagging ache in your stomach or lower back that just won't quit. It might feel dull, sometimes sharp, and it can come and go or linger for days. Pancreatic cancer often causes pain because of the tumor pressing on nerves or surrounding organs. The pain might start in your abdomen and radiate to your back, or vice versa. For many men, back pain is a fact of life, especially as we get older, but this specific pain can be different, deep, persistent, and resistant to usual remedies. If you notice that your pain doesn't improve with rest, medication, or physical therapy, or if it gets worse over time, it's worth getting checked out. Don't assume it's just arthritis or a pulled muscle. Listen to your body, it could be something more.
Now, let's talk about jaundice, the third hidden sign. Jaundice is a yellowing of the skin and eyes, and it happens when bile builds up in your system. Many people associate jaundice with liver problems, but it's also a classic sign of pancreatic cancer. The tumor can block the bile duct, causing the yellow pigment bilirubin to accumulate. For men over 60, skin changes are common, but jaundice is different. You might notice your skin looking yellowish, your eyes taking on a golden tint, or even your urine turning dark brown. Sometimes the change is gradual, and you might not notice it unless someone points it out. If you see these signs, don't wait, get it checked. Jaundice can signal a serious problem that needs immediate attention.
The fourth sign is digestive problems. Pancreatic cancer can mess with your digestion in ways that are easy to ignore. You might feel bloated after eating, experience frequent heartburn, or have trouble digesting fatty foods. Sometimes you might notice your stools are pale, greasy, or float in the toilet. That's because the pancreas produces enzymes that help you break down food, and when it's not working right, everything gets out of whack. For American men over 60, indigestion can seem normal, but persistent or worsening digestive issues could be a sign of something more serious. Pay attention to how your body reacts after meals. Is there a pattern to your discomfort? Do certain foods make it worse? Are you avoiding meals because you feel sick afterward? Don't brush it off. These could be early clues. Moving on to the fifth sign, new-onset diabetes or blood sugar changes. The pancreas plays a key role in regulating blood sugar, and when cancer disrupts its function, you might develop diabetes out of the blue. You might feel thirsty all the time, have to urinate frequently, or experience fatigue that doesn't go away. For older men, diabetes is common, but if you've never had blood sugar problems and suddenly do, it's a warning sign. Sometimes, people with pancreatic cancer develop diabetes just months before their diagnosis, and it's easy to miss the connection. If your doctor tells you that your blood sugar is high and you're not overweight or at risk for diabetes, ask about your pancreas. It's better to be safe than sorry. The sixth hidden sign is loss of appetite and feeling full quickly. If you find yourself pushing away your plate or feeling stuffed after just a few bites, pay attention. Pancreatic cancer can make you feel full faster because of the tumor pressing against your stomach or intestines. For men in their 60s, appetite changes can be normal, but a sudden and persistent loss of appetite is a red flag. Are you skipping meals? Does food taste different or unappealing? Are you losing interest in your favorite dishes? These subtle changes can add up and point to something deeper. Don't ignore them. Talk to your doctor if you notice a shift in your eating habits. The seventh and final hidden sign is fatigue and weakness. We all feel tired now and then, but cancer-related fatigue is different. It's a deep, bone-weary exhaustion that doesn't go away with rest or sleep. You might find yourself struggling to get through the day, lacking the energy for activities you used to enjoy. Fatigue can be caused by many things: stress, aging, poor sleep, but if it's persistent and unexplained, it's worth investigating. Pancreatic cancer drains your body's resources, making you feel weak and run down. If you're always tired, can't shake the feeling, and it's affecting your quality of life, don't ignore it. Your body is trying to tell you something important. Now, let's take a moment to put all of this together. Pancreatic cancer doesn't always announce itself with loud, obvious symptoms. It's a master of disguise, hiding behind everyday aches, pains, and discomforts that seem harmless at first. For men over 60, it's easy to blame these changes on getting older, stress, or lifestyle. But the key is to listen to your body, trust your instincts, and pay attention to anything that feels off. Unexplained weight loss, persistent pain, jaundice, digestive problems, new-onset diabetes, loss of appetite, and fatigue. These are the 7 hidden signs you simply can't afford to ignore. Let's reflect on why these signs matter. Pancreatic cancer is often called the silent killer because it's so hard to detect early. By the time most people notice symptoms, the disease has already advanced. But you don't have to be a statistic. Knowledge is power, and by recognizing these warning signs, you're taking control of your health. Maybe you've experienced 1 or 2 of these symptoms and brushed them off. Maybe you know someone who's been feeling off and hasn't seen a doctor. This is your chance to make a difference for yourself and for the people you care about. Think about how easy it is to overlook the little things: a few pounds lost here, an ache there, a change in your appetite or energy. Life gets busy, and it's natural to assume these things are part of aging. But your body deserves your attention. You've worked hard your whole life, built a family, a career, a legacy. Don't let pancreatic cancer steal that away. If you notice any of these signs, don't wait. Make an appointment, talk to your doctor, and get the answers you need. It's also important to remember that these symptoms don't always mean cancer. There are many reasons you might experience weight loss, pain, jaundice, digestive problems, diabetes, appetite changes, or fatigue. But ignoring them is never the answer. Early detection is key, and the sooner you act, the better your chances of a positive outcome. Pancreatic cancer doesn't have to be a death sentence. Many people beat the odds because they caught the disease early and took charge of their health. So, what should you do if you notice these signs? Start by keeping track of your symptoms. Write down when they occur, how often, and how severe they are. Bring this information to your doctor. It will help them understand what's going on and guide you to the right tests. Don't be afraid to speak up and ask questions. Your health is your most valuable asset, and you deserve to have answers. If you have a family history of pancreatic cancer or other risk factors, talk to your doctor about regular screenings. Sometimes, imaging tests or blood work can catch problems before symptoms appear. Don't wait for things to get worse. Be proactive, be persistent, and don't let anyone tell you that your concerns aren't valid. It's also helpful to share this information with your loved ones. Pancreatic cancer affects families, not just individuals. If you know someone who's been struggling with unexplained symptoms, encourage them to get checked out. You might just save a life.
Let's end on an encouraging note. Pancreatic cancer is tough, but you're tougher. You've faced challenges before and come out stronger. By knowing the hidden signs and taking action, you're giving yourself the best chance at a long, healthy life. Don't let fear hold you back. Let knowledge and determination guide you. Remember, you're not alone. There are doctors, support groups, and resources available to help you every step of the way. If you found this information helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to our channel for more tips on health and wellness. Leave a comment below to share your experiences or questions, and most importantly, share this video with a friend who might need it. You never know whose life you might change simply by passing along what you've learned today. Your health matters. Your life matters. Take care of yourself, stay informed, and keep fighting for the future you deserve. If this video has helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe now, leave a comment about your experience, and share this with a friend who might need it. Together, we can make a difference, one step at a time.